Welcome back, everyone, and thank you for tuning in today. We've got some exciting news for millions of Americans who rely on Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, and this update could make a huge difference in the lives of seniors, veterans, and those depending on fixed incomes. If you rely on SSI or Social Security, you're going to want to hear this because some big changes are on the horizon. Let's start with the most immediate news. Supplemental Security Income payments are about to increase. For top earners on SSI, monthly payments will go from $967 to $994, and for other beneficiaries, payments will increase from $1,450 to $1,491 per month. These updates are scheduled to go out this month, and because of the holidays, the first increased checks will arrive on December 31st. This is timely, it's impactful, and it is exactly the kind of financial support that makes a meaningful difference for those living on a fixed income. These increases aren't just numbers on paper. They are money that will directly affect the ability of seniors and disabled Americans to pay bills, cover medical costs, and enjoy a better quality of life during a time in life when financial security is more important than ever. But that's not the only development. The broader conversation about Social Security is heating up on Capitol Hill, and it has been fueled by some powerful advocacy from Senator Bernie Sanders. In a recent session, Sanders highlighted the severity of the retirement crisis in America, reminding Congress that nearly half of older workers today have no retirement savings at all, and millions of seniors are forced to live on less than $15,000 a year. He painted a stark picture of the state of senior poverty in the United States, pointing out that nearly 23% of seniors live below the poverty line, a rate that dwarfs that of other wealthy nations. Denmark, for instance, sees only 5% of its seniors in poverty, France, 5.8%, Germany, 12.6%. But here in the U.S., almost a quarter of our senior population struggles to survive on incredibly limited resources. These numbers are shocking and demand attention, and Sanders made it clear that this is a crisis we cannot ignore. One of the most eye-opening points from his speech was the contrast between today's workers and those of the past. 50 years ago, it was common for corporations to offer defined benefit pension plans, guaranteeing a fixed monthly income for retirees. These pensions provided security, stability, and peace of mind regardless of market fluctuations. Today, those pensions have largely disappeared. Only 9% of workers currently have access to traditional pensions, compared to 44% in 1975. Sanders made a passionate case that this erosion of retirement security over the last 50 years has left millions of Americans vulnerable, with Social Security being the last lifeline for many. Rather than cutting benefits, Sanders insists that Congress should be expanding Social Security, making it solvent not only for current beneficiaries, but for future generations as well. The Social Security Expansion Act, which Sanders introduced with 10 colleagues, aims to accomplish both of these goals. It proposes raising benefits by $200 per month, translating to an additional $2,400 annually for recipients. It also seeks to make the system solvent for the next 75 years by adjusting the Social Security payroll tax so that income above $250,000 per year is taxed, while 91% of households would see no change in their tax obligations. This legislation is ambitious, but it's designed to strengthen Social Security's foundation, prevent drastic future cuts, and ensure that retirees can maintain dignity and financial security. Sanders' vision also includes eliminating taxes on Social Security benefits, making these additional increases fully accessible to seniors without reducing them through federal taxes. While Sanders and his supporters continue to push for these changes, there is growing concern about a potential tax hit for Americans if no action is taken. According to estimates from Social Security trustees, without legislative intervention, the system could face a shortfall requiring current workers to pay an additional $2,600 annually in payroll taxes just to maintain current benefit levels. This scenario has raised alarms among younger Americans, many of whom feel that they should not shoulder increased taxes, even if it ensures benefits for older generations. Public sentiment is clear. While 83% of Americans view Social Security favorably, about 70% expect cuts to benefits in the future. and 77% of younger workers oppose raising their own payroll taxes by $1,300 per year. This highlights the delicate balancing act Congress faces: how to maintain benefits, expand the system, and avoid overburdening the workforce. Adding urgency to the situation, Sanders highlighted the personal stories behind these statistics. He reminded lawmakers of workers who, decades ago, could rely on their pensions for a secure retirement. Now younger workers see those benefits vanish, and seniors are left to make difficult financial choices. Many struggle to pay for basic necessities like housing, health care, and food. This is not just about money. It's about dignity, security, and the promise of a comfortable retirement that generations of Americans were once able to count on. Sanders argued passionately that this is a matter of fairness and justice, pointing out that the current system disproportionately affects the working class, while billionaires and high earners pay the same Social Security contributions as those earning far less. Expanding the payroll tax on income over $250,000 is one solution he proposes to bridge this gap, ensuring that Social Security can remain a reliable safety net for decades to come. Meanwhile, the immediate increases in SSI payments are tangible proof that some progress is being made. Beneficiaries will see a noticeable boost in their monthly checks starting at the end of this month, which is especially significant as we approach the holidays and the start of a new year. The increase may seem incremental, $27 for top earners and $41 for others, but it matters. It reflects a broader commitment to maintaining the value of these benefits in the face of inflation and rising living costs. These adjustments are part of the cost of living adjustments that Social Security makes annually, but this year, the increases are arriving alongside an intensified push for further expansion of benefits and long-term solvency solutions. The discussion about the $2,600 potential tax hit underscores the challenges facing policymakers. If Congress fails to act, current workers may be forced to pay more to sustain benefits, and the looming threat of future cuts could create financial uncertainty for retirees and workers alike. Sanders' approach, in contrast, focuses on expanding benefits without placing undue burden on the majority of households. By targeting higher earners for additional contributions, the Social Security Expansion Act aims to strengthen the program sustainably, providing a lifeline for seniors while protecting the financial interests of younger workers and middle-income families. It's also worth noting that the public's trust in the government plays a significant role in this conversation. Many Americans are hesitant to support higher payroll taxes because they are skeptical about how funds are managed. Concerns about mismanagement, misallocation, or diversion of funds into other areas of government create apprehension. If the public believes that additional contributions will directly enhance their Social Security checks and ensure stability for future retirees, support for measured tax increases is likely to rise. Transparency and accountability are essential components for building confidence in any proposed Social Security reforms. In addition to the federal updates and legislative initiatives, there are practical steps that beneficiaries can take before the end of 2025 to maximize their benefits. Updating information in your My Social Security account, reviewing payment options, and making necessary adjustments can ensure that you are on solid footing heading into 2026. These actions are simple but crucial, particularly as the new increases and potential legislative changes take effect. Ensuring that your personal information, payment methods, and beneficiary details are current will help prevent delays and guarantee that you receive the full benefit of any increases or adjustments coming your way. Looking at the broader context, the retirement crisis is not just a political talking point. It is a reality affecting millions of Americans. Seniors living on fixed incomes face daily challenges, from covering healthcare costs to paying rent and utility bills. Social Security remains a vital safety net. Yet without reform, the system risks instability that could leave future generations vulnerable. Sanders' proposals, including raising benefits by $200 per month and increasing solvency through targeted taxation of high earners, represent one path forward, but the conversation continues across Capitol Hill. Lawmakers from both sides of the aisle must grapple with the complexities of sustaining the program while addressing public concerns about fairness and financial burden. As these debates unfold, beneficiaries are encouraged to stay informed and proactive. Understanding how the Social Security Expansion Act could impact your benefits Keeping up with legislative developments and making necessary account updates are all essential steps in navigating this changing landscape. The combination of immediate SSI increases, potential legislative reforms, and broader discussions about retirement security highlights the importance of staying engaged with the latest news. These developments are not hypothetical. They have real consequences for your monthly budget and long-term financial planning. In summary, there is a mix of good news and cautionary updates for Americans relying on Social Security and SSI. Immediate payment increases are set to benefit recipients starting at the end of December, providing welcome relief and financial stability. Meanwhile, the conversation about long-term expansion, solvency, and fairness continues in Congress, led in part by Senator Bernie Sanders, who has put forward a comprehensive plan to raise benefits, extend solvency, and target tax contributions from high earners. At the same time, Americans are faced with the reality that without action, future generations may face tax hikes or benefit reductions. Public engagement, transparency, and timely account management will be key to ensuring that beneficiaries can fully benefit from any new policies and adjustments. As we watch these developments unfold, it's clear that Social Security remains a cornerstone of retirement security for millions of Americans. The combination of immediate SSI increases, potential benefit expansions, and legislative efforts to maintain solvency underscores the ongoing importance of this program. Keeping informed, updating accounts, and understanding proposed changes are practical steps that every beneficiary should take before the end of 2025. This is a pivotal moment for Social Security, and staying engaged ensures that you are prepared to receive the maximum benefit possible while participating in discussions about the program's future. Finally, I want to leave you with a quick tip from my daughter Belle. She reminds us that happiness and fulfillment don't always require big travel plans or expensive outings. Finding joy in your local area, exploring nearby states if possible, or simply enjoying activities that bring you personal satisfaction can make a big difference in your day-to-day life. It's a simple but powerful reminder that while we focus on finances and planning for the future, taking care of our mental and emotional well-being is just as important. So, to recap, there are 3 key takeaways. SSI payments are increasing at the end of December. Bernie Sanders' Social Security Expansion Act aims to provide a $200 per month boost and extend solvency. And Americans must be mindful of the potential tax implications if Congress does not act. Make sure your My Social Security account is updated and ready for 2026, and stay informed about legislative developments that could impact your benefits. These are the critical steps to ensure you are financially prepared and taking full advantage of the support available to you. This is an exciting time for Social Security beneficiaries, and while challenges remain, there is clear momentum toward improving the program and providing meaningful support to seniors and disabled Americans. Immediate increases in SSI, ongoing legislative efforts, and the possibility of expanded benefits all contribute to a brighter outlook for those relying on Social Security. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and take proactive steps to ensure you are positioned to receive the full benefits coming your way. The Social Security landscape is evolving, and while the path forward is complex, the combination of short-term increases and potential long-term reforms offers hope for millions of Americans. By understanding the details, taking necessary actions in your personal accounts, and following legislative developments closely, you can ensure that you are prepared for the changes ahead. The increases arriving at the end of December are just the beginning, and staying proactive will allow you to maximize your benefits and safeguard your financial security in the years to come. With all these updates, it's an encouraging moment for Social Security recipients, and being informed is your best tool to navigate these changes. Whether it's the SSI increases, Sanders' expansion plan, or preparing for potential tax implications, knowledge and preparation are essential. Take control of your benefits, stay aware of policy developments, and make sure your information is current to ensure you receive every dollar you are entitled to. These steps will help you make the most of the evolving Social Security system and provide a stronger foundation for your retirement and financial well-being. This is the news for today, packed with critical updates, important legislative developments, and practical steps to help Social Security beneficiaries maximize their income and plan effectively for the future. Stay engaged, keep your accounts updated, and follow the discussions in Congress closely. The changes coming at the end of December and the potential long-term reforms offer a significant opportunity to strengthen your financial security and ensure that Social Security continues to serve as a reliable lifeline for years to come. Take care, stay safe, and remember to keep monitoring your Social Security updates, because being proactive now can have a meaningful impact on your future, whether it's preparing for increased SSI checks, understanding Bernie Sanders' Social Security Expansion Act, or anticipating potential tax implications. Staying informed is the key to financial stability and peace of mind. These developments are shaping the future of Social Security, and being aware and prepared ensures that you can navigate this evolving landscape with confidence.